Alright everybody, so this is my special Mexican enchilada base. I love this recipe because there's a lot of vegetable, there's a lot of lean proteins, actually very little fat, plenty of flavor, everybody loves it. And then if you want to add cheese and wrap to have a more tasty and the whole family is happy kind of thing, you can do, or you can just have your low carb version of chicken and vegetables, but you know, it's not boring chicken and green beans that I am also making. Instead, this is a very tasty chicken and vegetable type of thing. In fact, tonight I'm not gonna eat a wrap, I'm just gonna eat my chicken and vegetables with some extra cheese. So let me take you through everything that is needed to make this amazing recipe. First of all, I chopped all 3 colors of pepper, and as you can see, a little bit of white onion, and I'm trying to fry it a little bit with some very nice olive oil. Okay, so I don't need this to be super cooked until I put the chicken. In fact, it's sort of fine. The second, plenty of chicken breast. When you do such a big stir-fry pot, make sure you can eat, I don't know, 2 days with this, even if you have to feed a family of 5. And tonight we're gonna be 5 eating, and this is gonna also be lunch for me, Paulina, and my assistant tomorrow. So that's right about 1 kilo chicken breast. These are 3 big peppers, 1 small onion. For the seasoning, you can get creative, but really, tomato sauce you're gonna need, barbecue sauce you're probably gonna need, and then this is smoked paprika, and this is cumin powder. Extra hot sauce, yeah, why not? Just because, you know, like, my kids don't actually like pepper, so we're gonna make it for adults only. As the peppers are sort of cooked like this, you will add the chicken. So I'm not gonna do it as I'm filming, but you'll see in a second what this looks like. Okay, so as you can see, the chicken I had was pre-sliced. Diced would be better for this recipe, so I'm gonna let it cook, and then with a scissor I'm gonna cut it, but really it doesn't matter that much. As the chicken is cooking, you're actually gonna cover with a whole can. This is around 500, what is this? This is 360 actually grams, so not that much, but you can have a whole can of tomato sauce, and then you can add these 2 spices. Smoked paprika, I don't have a lot, so I'm actually gonna put all I have. Yeah, exactly. And cumin. Cumin tastes quite strong, so you don't want to put too much. Yeah, just about this. And then you may actually already put a bunch of salt, so I like the one, yeah, this one with large grains, just a little bit. I don't know how much salty I want this to be, because the sauces will have some. And then we're gonna mix the whole thing so that everything is somehow even. As you can see, when I'm cooking 3 different recipes, by the way. Like, I never cook one recipe only. This is gonna be saffron risotto for the kids. There's vegetable. This is gonna last for 3 days. We're not gonna eat it tonight because there's plenty of vegetables here, but I am not wasting cooking space. If I'm cooking, I cook as much as I can because I don't wanna cook twice. Learn this trick, okay? Cook a lot. So now that everything is mixed, all we have to do is to take a nice lid, cover, and lower the heat to medium, and we're gonna leave it for about 10 minutes. So this is the final look. I chop the chicken into pieces. The sauce is becoming really creamy. I've added barbecue, I've added a bit of hot sauce, and then I think I added a tiny bit of sweetener, but you can also use normal sugar, because otherwise it doesn't have this nice and sweet flavor. It really depends, you know, like we like it slightly sweeter. And then it was not salty enough, so I added a little bit of salt. Sometimes I may even add monosodium glutamate that I have for the umami flavor. Now, we got this. So this could potentially be your chicken and vegetable, and it tastes delicious. If you wanted some carbs and you were making rice for your kids, you'll add the carbs. But to make the whole family happy, now we will move into an empty tray, wraps, and then cheese. So wait for it. Okay, so this we got a bunch of cheese cheddar cheese will be actually perfect. You put some in the middle, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. And now the last touch will actually to have a little bit of sauce that you spread on the top, just like this, just to give it a little bit of color. And technically you can potentially grate some cheese as well. This is more of like a finishing touch than anything else, to be honest. It doesn't do anything special, but sometimes presentation can do its part. By the way, it's gonna look much better when I extract it from the oven than what you see now, but the taste, it's what matters. Hey, I told you.
Lo compro?
Dove compro?